Hey y'all, I'm back. I am back. Y'all let me know what this sounds like. Y'all let me know what this sounds like before I invite my guest up and all this good stuff. Just let me know what it sounds like. Let me see. Before I send it all the way out, y'all let me know what it sounds like. Is the sound better? Yes. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. Let me get this link out so I can get my guest on. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. I'm like, man, not tonight. I'm telling you. I'm like, not today, y'all. Not today. Okay, good, good, good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, we are ready. Let me get in here and get this. Let me go ahead and get rid of that one. Okay, and let me find the other one and I can send it out. I know. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me send it back out. We ready? Yes, we are ready. We ready. We ready. We are ready, y'all. We are so ready. Oh my goodness, we are ready. Let me send this back out. Okay. All right. We are good. We are good. So y'all, let me go ahead because I'm on all platforms tonight because I wanted everybody to hear this. I think this is super good. We are hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hi. No, we're good. I sent the new link. Okay. See you. Okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, so I'm gonna do some introductions really, really quick. Y'all, it was my manager. Y'all know I have to answer the phone when he called. But we're gonna go ahead and do some all good. Yeah, thank you so much. We're gonna go ahead and do some introductions because I'm on all platforms tonight. So I want to make sure that everybody knows exactly what's going on, who's going on, look who this is and what's happening, what's going on out here in these patio streets and what we're going to be talking about. So first things first, I am Tara L. Page, the creator and founder of Black Women Who Love Outdoor Living Spaces and the outdoor living lifestyle brand, The Patio Chick. So I'm super, super excited that you're here in this club, in my Patio Chick club, in the group, in my brand. I stand on 6 pillars, and in my foundation, I stand on 6 pillars. Those pillars are design and decor, entertainment, community, community, health, wealth, and business. And guess what? One of those things I'm bringing to you right here, right tonight, because you know what? I told y'all, I was like, listen, I'm bringing the folks in. I'm opening the Rolodex. I'm bringing the people to you. You don't have to go look for them. They are all vetted. I'm not bringing no trash to you. I already told you that. I'm not bringing no mess. I am bringing folks that are already like in the game, ready to rock and roll. And we're going to have some really good conversations. Get your questions ready. Get your pen together. We're going to talk about some things. And we're going to talk about something that's really going on. I'm going to be gracing the stage at the Global Wealth Festival that's happening in a couple of weeks right here in Dallas. But guess what? The Global Wealth Festival is in Dallas, in London, in Dubai, and in Lagos. So, honey, listen, I am here for the conversation. I am here for the conversation. So, I'm super, super excited about everything that's going on. But I want to know, wait a minute. I want to know, y'all. Listen, go ahead and give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts. Jump into the comment section and make sure you are saying, hey, sugar, hey, tag a sugar sister. tag a sugar sister and make sure that they know that we are in the building tonight, that we are in the building chatting it up, that we are talking tonight. We are talking about wealth tonight. Tag a sugar sister. If you are on my open page, if you're on my YouTube page tonight, I need you to do me two things. I need you to go ahead and share that out. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that little bell and subscribe to the channel so you can get in on these amazing conversations. If you are on my open page, go ahead and share this out, because we don't have any stingy energy in here. We do not want to keep this from anyone. We want to share this information. So go ahead and share this out. Sugar sisters inside the group, all you got to do is tag a sugar. So go ahead and tag a sugar right now. I don't know how many is in the group or whatever, but if you're in the group right now listening to this, go ahead and tag a sugar. Tag a sugar, because we bringing it in. We bringing it in, y'all. We are going to talk about it. Listen, I have my friend here, Dr. Stephen. I cannot wait to bring him up. He is a wealth of knowledge. And not only is he a wealth of knowledge, he is wealthy. And that is the conversation, because you can't just talk to broke people when you're talking about wealth. Am I right? Can I get somebody to raise their hand? Can I get somebody to just raise their hand? Hello, my praying sis. Hey, Jeanette. Okay. I'm sorry. Look, somebody's speaking to Jeanette, and Jeanette is speaking back. So anyway, amen. Thank you for raising your hand. I appreciate it. Like, you got, in order to get in the rooms, in order to talk to people, and in order to get to where they are, you got to have conversations with them. You got to have conversations with them. In my first post, I said, you know what? My friend, Dr. Stephen, is coming up. Y'all go ahead and Google him. Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring him up, and we're going to go ahead and talk about it, because I got some questions, and I know y'all got some questions, but we're going to talk about a lot of stuff, a wealth of knowledge with a strong knowledge on wealth. Come on. Listen, say it. Hey, Jeanette. So listen, I'm going to go ahead and bring my friend up, Dr. Stephen, y'all. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know who that is. They're saying, Terry, your hair is so pretty. Thank you, sugar. Thank you. Y'all know I'll change it up in a minute, honey. I'll put this hair back and put a ponytail in here in a minute. But let me go ahead and bring my friend up, Dr. Stephen, y'all, so we can go ahead and get this conversation rolling. It is all about wealth. If you think a sugar sister or someone needs to hear this conversation, bring them in the room right now. We do not have any stingy energy. We want to make sure folks are coming in here, that they are hearing this information, and that they know how to tap in to places like the Global Wealth Festival. So let me go ahead and, hey, Sybil, thank you so much, sugar. Let me go ahead and bring my friend, Dr. Stephen, up.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I am very good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm super great. I'm super blessed. And thank you for having me on the show. Yes. And your hair looks good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Listen, wait a minute. I must be showing up. Yes, you are showing up as a Facebook user. So, Dr. Stephen, this is what I want you to do first.
Yeah.
Would you please introduce yourself to the ladies? Well, it may be some men in here too. So would you just go ahead and introduce yourself to the people who are listening out here right now?
Okay, thank you for that. I'm Dr. Stephen Akintayo. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm the group's managing director, CEO of GTEX Holdings. We're a group of companies. We have over 20 subsidiaries. And I started our business with $10, and we have real estate assets in excess of $100 million in 14 years of doing business. And we started way back in Africa, so where it's even tougher, no electricity, no running water, no good internet. And if we could do it in such a continent, you don't have an excuse. You can build wealth anywhere in the world. And I'm excited sharing my knowledge, my story, my secret with people every day. It gives me joy, particularly of people of color. I think mentally we've been robbed. I feel, we many of us have a lot of baggage, that is hindering us from being able to advance, particularly when it comes to building wealth, transgenerational wealth. I mean, you see a lot of white folks who are third generation wealthy, fourth generation wealthy, owning big assets. You see a lot of them that while they are dead, even to the fourth generation, the wealth they've built is taking care of the generations after.
Yeah.
We need to learn that. We need to teach it as we learn it,
Yeah.
so that we're not stingy. And that's what I love doing. I've written 37 books. My latest two books is called The Billionaire Habits and The Billionaire Code. Yep.
I
So
love it.
I'm
I
married with
love
three
that.
kids. Yeah.
I absolutely love that. Now let me go back. Let's
Mm.
rewind that just a little bit. You said you started your company with how much money?
With $10 14 years ago.
$10. And I'm listen, let me just say, $10 14 years ago was still $10, right? It wasn't like it was like, you know what I mean? Like $10
Yeah.
was like $100 or anything like that. $10 was $10. So to
Yeah.
start out $10, and then you started in where did you start in Africa? Where?
Nigeria. I heard you're from Nigeria.
I'm not from Nigeria. I have friends in Nigeria.
Oh,
So I have, yes.
but you've decided to adopt Nigeria.
Absolutely. Listen, because I've already sent the information to my friends in Nigeria. So they were
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, let me get on it. I am buying a ticket. I am coming to the one in Nigeria. And I was like, and then the first thing they want to know, are you coming? Are you coming to Nigeria? I said, well, wait a minute, wait. So they are ready. They're like, Tara, are you coming? And I said, hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me check the schedule. Let me check the schedule and see if I'll be out there during that time. But I was so excited about that. But being in Nigeria, one of the things that you said was the electricity was, off and on. I know that there are generators, like just from having, and I call them my family. They're more than friends. They're like my family. But I know that the generators issues and there's always internet problems and stuff like that. So you're saying that you took $10 in an area where you can't even go to McDonald's and get on the Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
You can't go to Starbucks and get on Wi-Fi. You
Yeah.
had to use what you had. And usually, like in Nigeria, like it's a certain amount of time that you buy, right? Internet. So it's not like all of this extra internet that we got over here that just nonstop,
Yeah.
any of that. But
Yeah.
you did it. And you said you went from $10 and
Yeah.
your company's valuation today is 100 million.
Over in real estate asset alone, we're not even valuing the companies, but the real estate asset we have is over $100 million.
My God, like, how does that make you feel? Like, how does that make you feel that you went from $10 to over 100 million in assets? Like, how does that make you feel?
Well, honestly, making more money doesn't really, for me, and I think it's for a lot of people, doesn't make me feel any special. But what money can do, I mean, I look at people who join our company and were struggling to pay their children's school fees, and boom, they're earning well, they're able to take care of their family. Now that gives me joy. I've had people join us, in trying times, and today, they have properties of their own as a result of working with us. I mean, that's what. So for me, is what we're able to do. Every year, I send about 1,000 kids to school. That's what gives me joy. So being in a position to be able to change the world and add value. And I couldn't do it, of course, if I was broke, because two poor people can't help themselves. One has to get to the top before it throws the rope to pull down the other. But if the two of them are trying to go to the top at the same time, they will fall. So being wealthy is not because you just want to acquire material, you just want to impress the next person. No, it's what you can do when you have money. It's how many lives you can change. But you need to understand you have to get to the top first, right? Before you can help anybody.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And one of the things that you were saying that you enjoy giving back and you enjoy giving value. And
Yeah.
when you're talking about value,
Mm.
what is a value? What is giving that valuable mindset? What does it look like to have the mindset of a wealthy person who has over 100 million in assets? Like what is the value in that wealthy mindset?
So the mindset has to be that of, if anytime I'm thinking of making more money, I have to think of adding more value.
Come on.
Right. So I see people make this mistake, like, can they just give me money? Can I just wake up and just see money? I just need to pay the bills. Oh, what a wicked world. No, anytime you want to make more money, just think of, how do I add more value? How do I, and the rarer the solution that you provide, the richer you get. So how do I solve more complex problems? How do I solve problems that are rare? That there are not too many people solving it. So if, for example, I'm providing water, yeah, I mean, a lot of companies that provide water. If, for example, I'm making plantain chips, yeah, a lot of companies provide plantain chips, right? But in a world where your money can be stolen overnight, if I'm able to come up with a solution, either in form of a software, either in form of one solution or the other, then I can become a billionaire. And Mark Zuckerberg has done that. He helped us to be able to interact now without seeing each other physically. If the world were to be a country, Facebook would be the biggest country in the world.
Come on.
Almost 2 billion people there. But one man solved our problem. And guess what? We are just advertising. I mean, the man is just advertising, making money off all of us. The day we got too angry, he shut down Facebook for 8 hours. All of us reset our mind. We were begging him, Facebook, come back. We don't hate you anymore.
Right. Right.
But that's what happened when you understand the ability to solve problems. So the wealthy mindset you need to begin to have is, I want to solve problems in exchange for cash. I don't just want to be asking for money.
Yeah.
But the more problem I solve, the richer I get.
Yeah. And that is so good. I absolutely love that. So let's talk about this, which I'm so excited to be gracing the stage at the
Yeah.
Global Wealth Festival that's happening here in Dallas. It's happening over 4 continents, but the one that I'll be here in Dallas, and I'm really, really excited about it. Let's talk about that because this is a wealthy mindset. Like, first of
Yeah.
all, let's talk about who's going to be on stage. Let's talk about the people, and then let's talk about what the people are going to receive. What we talking about on these stages?
Of course, you are gonna be on the stage, ladies and gentlemen. We have Tara Page. She's gonna be giving it hot, 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 hot. Yeah.
Yes, I
Um,
can't wait.
we have Dr. Cheryl Action Jackson. We
Yes,
have Benicia Watson.
yes.
We have Dr. Opie Banwo. We have myself. I'm going to be there live. We have, of course, our biggest uh, speaker, which is Grant Cardone, a real estate guru who has done over $8 billion in real estate asset.
Come
So
on.
he's even bigger than I do, and he's going to be sharing that. And a lot of us haven't even met a man that's worth $8 billion
Yeah,
before
yeah,
in our lives.
yeah.
And the beginning of becoming wealthy is met, only quality people.
Come on.
Surrounding yourself with quality people is the beginning.
It is.
That is the beginning of wealth. Everyone that you see today who is wealthy, that's their secret. Bishop T.D. Jakes, yeah, he's a pastor, he's doing well, but guess what? He knows Oprah.
Yeah.
Oprah is a billionaire. He
And
knows I love
and
her.
Cheryl knows Oprah, and I'm like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, wait a minute, that means
Yeah,
I'm even closer.
yeah,
I'm even closer. And when you
yeah,
start getting in these rooms, it
yes,
it really does open that up because
yes.
your network is your
It
net
times your
worth.
net worth. Yes,
You,
absolutely.
you see what I'm saying? And then you can pick
Yes.
up the phone and just like you said, hey, I want to meet TD
hmm
Jakes. Okay.
hmm
And it was a phone call. It
Mm-hmm.
was like done. And you've had
Mm-hmm.
what? How many meetings with him since you've been here? 2, 3 already. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But that's
yeah,
what it is. And I love that you said that. So now
yeah.
that we have down who's going to be in the building, what value will this Global Wealth Festival bring to
Mm.
Dallas? And those of you who want to go ahead and travel to London and Dubai and even take it on over to Lagos, hey, you can tap in. But what is this Global Wealth Festival going to bring? I know what I'm bringing to the table, but what
Yeah.
is it as a whole going to bring to the people who will be visiting us in this room?
So, what's powerful about the event is that we're having very, very successful people who have demonstrated the conversation or the action word wealth in their lives. Wealth isn't just about money, wealth is more than money. There's a difference between riches and wealth,
Come on.
right? Riches is just having money. Wealth is that, even what money can buy, you have. But more importantly, wealth is transgenerational. And you're going to be learning, first of all, how do you start that journey? Of course, overnight, you're not just going to become wealthy, but
Right.
you will hear from those who have done it. And you're going to be hearing the system, the strategy, the principles they've put in place. You're going to be meeting people who have done it in the area of real estate. You're going to be meeting people who have done it in the area of, the money market, either in forex, in crypto, in buying shares, and they're going to be sharing with you how they did it, what they're doing, and we have recession already.
Yeah.
Everything is falling apart, and
Yeah.
you're going to be learning the pathway. Listen to me. During recession, people get richer. During the COVID-19 recession, because it's actually a form of recession, we have what's his name, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk, and a couple of other people made over 3 trillion, the richest guys in the world,
Yeah.
when the whole world was falling apart, when everybody was struggling, were busy making more money.
Yeah.
So a recession is coming. The question is, how are you going to reposition? And these are things you're going to be learning. How are you going to reposition so that you come bigger and better? I've
Yeah.
shared the story of mine during COVID. And I learned, again, that's why you need to, again, I can't overemphasize the need to listen. You see, who you listen to determines what accompany you, determine what you attract. I listened to Jack Ma shared about how they had their version of, they call it SARS, and it was a lockdown in China. And that was when he brought a product that became the biggest, that took Alibaba to the top.
Yeah.
So when COVID hit, I said, this is my opportunity, right? To 10x, to get to the biggest level in the real estate sector in Africa. So I remember I kept about 10 of our staff in the office. We're staying in the office, and I said to them, we're going to crack this code. By the time lockdown is over, we will be flying when others will be crawling.
Come
And
on.
that was exactly what happened. So, other companies were into real estate shut down. Many of them said till December, and this was March that the lockdown started in Nigeria. And then I went to work. By the time we're done, we were advertising on CNN. Even during the lockdown, we're pushing. So we became the only visible company.
Come on.
By the end of 2020, we had grown by over 500%. Right? And that's the mindset you're going to be getting
Yes.
at an event like this. That when they are zigging, you're zagging, right? When the whole world is shouting, we're losing, there's recession, you're picking up, you're re-strategizing, and you will even come out richer and better.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Because you have to, and thank you, Wanaka. You have to speak it into in existence,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
you can't. You have to have the mindset to, like
Yeah,
you say, when they're zigging, you got to be zagging. So you can't
yeah.
follow the leader. Sometimes you've got to go
Mhm,
off the beaten path and do
mhm.
something different. Like you
Yeah.
said, you was like, listen, I'm gonna keep my team in the office,
Mhm,
and we're gonna crack
mhm.
this code. And you
Yeah.
came up how much more percentage above everybody else?
Over 500% growth.
Yeah.
When everybody's many shut down, never to come back. And
Wow.
we grew by 500%. You
Because
know,
you were determined. You were
yeah.
determined to crack that code. And like this is This is what
And
you have to do.
because I learned from somebody bigger,
Come on.
better than I was,
Listen.
Jack Ma in this case. Because listen, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Success leaves clues.
Say that again. Say
Yeah.
that, Dr. Stephen.
You do not need to reinvent the wheel because success leaves clues.
Yes.
Right? So if you can just get how others who are ahead of you did it,
Yeah.
just replicate their model and you get there. There's nothing complex and complicated about it,
Right.
right? I'll give you an example. Many people have been in the city of Dallas and for decided to give excuses why they can't build wealth. Why I have just been here, and trying to launch real estate here. In the first week, I got myself the first $10 million landed property,
Come on,
54
Dr.
acre
Stephen.
buying,
Come
right?
on.
Today I was in a meeting and we're discussing how to start a mortgage bank, I'm just like, this is just 2 weeks of being Dallas.
Come on.
I'm literally taking over. You have been here all this, but again, it's about quality people. I'm meeting people who are saying, hey, this is how to do it. This is the opportunity here. This is what you can do here. These are where the challenges are. If you can solve this problem, you're going to make more money here. And again, do you have such people in your life? And this is what you're going to be getting at the event.
Yes. And speaking of that, this is when you decide to invest in yourself to get in the room, or stay at home and stay in the same position. And I talked about it. We talked about it the other day, and I was like, this is a golf course. Deals are made on the golf course. And when you get when you're invited to the golf course, to the country club, it's because it's some kind of deal that needs to be struck up, or whatever you want to call it. You need to strike a deal. And this is the opportunity. This is when we're doing stuff like the Global Wealth Festival, when you can come in like this, like TPC Con, like these are the places that you go to be in proximity of people that you want to be like, because you want to be in a position where you are following someone who got in the trenches when everybody else was falling, and you stood the test of time, and you were like, you know what? I'm going to stay here. I'm going to crack the code. And when all the dust settled, you were 400 or 500% more than you were in the beginning. So this is when you do that. Now listen, y'all, I want my Dallas Sugars to be in the building. I want to see y'all. As a matter of fact, I need y'all to make sure y'all there screaming loud when I go on stage, so I don't feel like I am by myself. I need y'all in the building. So I want y'all to cheer for Dr. Stephen too, but I want folks in the building when I'm here. This is the only one that is going to be in the US, right here in Dallas on July 16th, Global Wealth Festival /Dallas. And if you jump in and put in my code, the Patio Chick, there is something special for you. There is something special for you. Hello, Dr. Stephen. I saw that you have some acres at Dallas. Is there payment 2 years or 3 years to own a land there? You must have shared that.
No, so we haven't started marketing the property yet. So you guys should chill. Don't worry. We're gonna push that later. But yes, I'm excited about what we're doing in Dallas.
I love it. So they want to know, the other question is, can we attend virtually just for Dallas?
Absolutely. That when you go to the website globalwealthfestival.com/Dallas event, the coupon code, you can get discount for both virtual and physical event as well. So you can attend virtually as well. And it's going to be great. Really, really, really great.
Right. And I love it, because those of you who are not in Dallas, you can still be there. You can still chat. Look, you can still cheer and get in the comments and say, hey, Tara, we're here. And I love that, because I do have my ladies are all over. So, so I love that. But you folks in Dallas, listen, I want y'all in the building. I want y'all in the building, coming there, because first of all, I want to hug your neck. Second of all, I want y'all to clap for me when I go on stage so I don't feel like I'm in there by myself. But third of all, I want you to be in proximity to these
Yeah.
amazing people. I've never been in a room with someone who has made over $8 billion.
Yeah.
I've never been in a room like that.
Yeah.
And for me to be in a room, for me to be asked to be in this room, when they see the value that I bring, when they see the value that I can bring to the table at a table such as this. Remember, I told y'all your gifts will make room for you. So don't allow an opportunity, when you have an opportunity to get in the room, when you have an opportunity to get next to folks like this, when you have an opportunity to listen, 8 billion, 100 million in the middle of a pandemic. These folks are owning banks. These people can come in here and change your life immediately. You got to get in the building. You have got to get in the building. Like, I don't know. Look, what did Grant say? Grant said, if you're not getting in the building, you're not betting on you. Like, you're not
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I mean, and I love the way Grant put it, that you're not coming just to see Tara Page or to come
yeah,
see me. You're betting on yourself. You're
yes,
saying you deserve better. You're saying to yourself, I deserve to be in the room of greatness. I deserve to invest in me.
yes,
Right. So this is a conversation about self-development. It's a
yes.
conversation about, I mean, I wasn't born this way. I invested in myself. I
Come on,
share with people, I said, my greatest asset is not the properties that I have.
come
My
on.
greatest asset is in between my ears, my brain, my medulla oblongata. That is my greatest asset,
And you
right?
know what? And you know what, Dr.
Yeah,
Stephen, and what I want to say is, because in the very beginning, you said you only had $10, but
yeah,
you chose to take that $10 and invest in yourself. That was all you had,
absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
That was all you had. And you were
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm going to bet on myself, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, this
Mm-hmm.
$10 is for
Mm-hmm.
me. So whatever you have, like,
Yeah.
this is the time that you break down and you jump in and
Yeah.
you make these decisions to
Yeah.
get in the room.
Yeah.
Grant Cardone, Dr. Stephen, Dr. O, Benicia Watson, Cheryl Action Jackson, and listen, Grant Cardone, Oprah, Cheryl, they are all good friends. So it just puts you in a position, now Dr. Stephen is in the mix, Dr. O, like these. And then it is an international connection. We
Yeah.
are no longer just right here in the US. This is
Yeah.
an international connection. So, y'all, listen, I told y'all I was not bringing y'all no mess. I'm bringing y'all the folks. I'm bringing you my friends. I'm opening up the Rolodex. I'm like, listen, we're standing on these 6 pillars, and y'all know wealth is one of them. And I'm bringing you one of the guys. Like, Dr. Stephen has allowed me to open this up so you guys can support, can push you in this position, so you guys can invest in you and jump right in a position where you can be in proximity to these amazing people. Dr.
Mm.
Stephen, Grant Cardone, like, what? This is crazy insane. And of course, me, y'all. I
Yeah.
mean, come and see
You,
me.
of course. Your wonderful self. Yeah.
Come and hang out with me. And you know what, Dr. Stephen, this has been amazing. This has been
Thank you.
absolutely amazing. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
I mean, I love your energy. You are electric. Like
oh,
like
thank you.
Tammy said, we need to add electric Tara Page to your
Come
name.
on. Go
I like,
ahead.
yeah. Yeah.
I am with it. I am
Yeah.
so with it. I just appreciate you for being here, and thank you for asking me to grace your stage. Like, I appreciate you for seeing the
You're welcome.
value in me and
You're welcome.
sharing, because I'm going to be there taking notes just like everybody else. And
Yeah.
I think I've done great in my own right, but you know what, there's always room to do greater, and to be in a
Absolutely.
position where I am in the room with a
Mm-hmm.
$1 billion
Yeah.
money maker, with
Yeah.
hundreds of millions of dollar money
Mm-hmm.
makers, and
Mm-hmm.
and people who are really shaking and baking and doing things, and
Mm-hmm.
willing to share
Yeah.
share the message, share the blueprint,
Yeah.
share the road, the passage or the road to the greater good. Like, this is amazing. So I am glad. Thank you. I'm so excited to be a part of Global Wealth Festival. I cannot wait until July 16th. Y'all, I want y'all to get in there. Make sure you use the code, the patio chick. Dr. Stephen, do you have any parting words for these beautiful ladies? Oh, well, it may be some men in here now because I got it. I'm on all platforms. So, do you have
Yeah.
any parting words for us?
Well, my parting word is simple. That and let me just give it just a few minutes if you can give
Oh,
me.
absolutely.
My father was a businessman, but his business had crumbled before I was born.
Oh, wow.
My mother was a civil servant. She had to be the breadwinner, raising five kids while I was about graduating college, university, they call it. My mother died of ovarian cancer. In fact, our parting words was that my kids are still young. We will raise them. And I had to move from zero, from nothing, literally, to where I am. But you see, anybody else can do it
Come
if
on.
you just believe in yourself, if you just are tired of where you are. Sometimes we want change, we're wishing change, but we're not willing to do anything about it. And you see, the reality remains everybody can give up on you, but you dare not give up on yourself.
Come on.
You dare not give up. You dare not.
Come on.
Because I don't care how many times you failed, I don't care how many times you've struggled. These are opportunities for you to rise up again. And you can do it.
Yeah.
Just don't give up on you. You
Yeah.
can build a great business. You can become successful. You can become that person that empowers people because you have the means to do that. Do you know how many charities Oprah donates to every year?
Yeah.
But that's because she has the money. And I
Yeah.
tell people, I say, look, even if you don't like being rich, or if you truly care about poor people, you want to be rich so that you can be in the position to help them.
Yeah.
But it begins with helping yourself and becoming financially free. So I
Yes.
look forward to seeing you guys. I love you and thank you for this privilege.
I
Thank
just love this. Thank you so much. Which, before you leave, look, I have one more question.
you.
One more
Yes.
question.
Yes.
You talked about, look, I was like, is that the parting words? But then you struck something else, and I was like, I got to do this. The one thing you said, you bet on you, you
Yes.
believe in yourself. But some
Mm,
people get fearful. Some people get
mm,
really fearful, like, oh my gosh, what if, what if? And I preach this all the time. Like, you can't worry about the what ifs, because the what ifs are going to happen. There are going to
yeah.
be times when you fail. There's going to be times when you fall completely down, when you have to
Mm,
walk, and there are going to be times when you have to crawl. You're going to have to, just get through it. What would you tell someone who is ready to bet on them, ready to jump into Global Wealth Festival, jump in, get the strategy, fall down, then what is, I fail, now what do I do? Talk to them about those failures and how you have to keep going. Like, talk to us about that, and then that'll be it.
mm. Thank you for that. A friend of mine just launched a book, and the book is titled Love Affair with Failure.
Okay.
Love Affair with Failure. I mean, there's nobody who has become successful that has not failed. I have failed in almost 20 businesses. At some point, I thought it was spiritual. It was witches from my village. They don't want me to make it in life, you
Come
know. But
on.
I later figured out my mistake was I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have nobody who is ahead of me, who is, putting me through. And that's what I've avoided. My goal is to build $1 billion real estate firm here in America. And that's why I decided to pick Grant Cardone as a mentor. And I'm paying $1.6 million in these four trips, Dallas, London, Dubai, Nigeria. That's how much I'm betting on the mentorship of Grant Cardone to help me and mentor me in how to build $1 billion real estate empire in America. And you know why I'm doing that? He's done it for himself. he can do it. And success leaves clue. So, but it's a risk I'm taking. I
Yes.
could spend all that money and nothing comes out of it. But hey, if you don't take risks, you won't even know. When I was sharing with our people, the Dallas event alone is costing us over $400,000. And my team said, why risk and spend that much on an event? I said one word. I said, even if we fail, we're better than those that didn't try.
Come on. Come
Even
on.
if we fail, we're better than those that didn't try.
I
The
love
truth
it.
is this, if you how you will know you're on your way to success is that you're gonna fail often. But that's the proof you're on the right track. If you're not failing, something's wrong.
Come.
Something's wrong.
Thank
Something's
you. Oh my
wrong.
gosh, thank you. Because nobody who's reached the pinnacle of
Yeah,
success can
yeah,
tell you, oh, I was a straight flight. I
yeah.
had
I never
no,
failed.
I
That's a
never
lie.
failed. I did great.
They failed. They were literally failure raised to power 20. Their names were called failure. I mean, many of those I mean, look at Albert Einstein, the whole electricity we see today, tried it over 100 times. 99 times it didn't work.
Yeah.
Henry Ford, even the Model T kept at it, before it finally worked. In fact, John D. Rockefeller became, literally was about going to prison because of debt. The wife had to bail him out. I mean, I don't care. Give me names. They failed. They had struggles, but they didn't give up on themselves. You
Right.
better don't give up. You better don't dare give up on you.
Right. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I thank you so much, Dr. Stephen. I listen, have you all enjoyed this? I need to see in the comments, go ahead and put the praise hands up if you have enjoyed this conversation. If you are thankful that I brought Dr. Stephen in. I told you I was opening my Rolodex. I told you I was bringing the folks to you. I said I was going to share with you. I promised you that. We're talking about wealth. We're jumping on those pillars, but it is time for all of us to invest in ourselves. These are the things that I want to bring y'all. And y'all know I vetted it. You know that I'm not bringing you nothing that is a mess, honey. I'm bringing you the real deal, Holyfield. So if you are in Dallas, go ahead and jump in, get in the building. I need to see somebody that's doing this for me that's hollering out, "Woo, Tara!" I want to hear that. Go patio chick. Yeah, I want to hear that when I'm talking, y'all. So I need some folks in the building. I need some folks in the building. Y'all can cheer for Dr. Stephen too. Y'all can cheer for him too. But I want signs and everything. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna be cheering for you. I'm gonna say, go Tyra Page, go, 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 go.
Electric Tara. I want you to have
Electric.
this.
That's the new name we've given you. Electric Tara. Go, go.
I love this. And you guys make sure you jump in. The website is right here, globalwealthfestival.com/Dallas event. There is a special gift for you if you use the patio chick code. You can jump right in. For those of you who are not in the Dallas area, you can jump in virtually. You can go ahead and grab your ticket. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I think on that landing page there's no virtual option. So if you're going for the virtual option,
Okay.
don't add the Dallas event to the domain name. Just go to globalwealthfestival.com
Okay.
and then you click on the virtual option and you can register for that. But if you want to come in person, go to globalwealthfestival.com/Dallas event. You want to use the patio chick because there is a beautiful discount, massive discount,
Nice.
over generous, over beautiful, over electric discount.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So I just want to ask them real quick before we get out of here. We have a couple of minutes before we go. Do you all have any questions for Dr. Stephen before we get out of here? Do you all have any questions? I want you to go ahead and I'll take 2 or 3 questions and we can just go ahead and jump right in. You go, girl. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Keep pushing. You got this. I love this. And they are saying, I love it. They're excited about what you have brought to them today, Dr. Stephen. This has been amazing. nuggets of wisdom. Thank you. Yes, this is awesome. We got all the prayer hands going. We've got the yeses going. Oh my gosh, how much they love this. Let me see. We got something coming up. Let me see. Okay. How can I find a great mentor? How can I find a great mentor? That's a question. So you can go ahead and field that one.
Good question. There are several ways. At events like this one.
Yeah.
A lot of my great mentors, I met them at events. I attended. I mean, okay, many of you wonder how did I meet Grant Cardone? I flew all the way from Nigeria, business class ticket, right? About $10,000, right? Again, I love to bet on me. Lodged in the hotel, and I paid him for his event in his office. And guess what? Only for him not to even be the speaker of the event. And so after the event, I just saw him in his car and said, "Hey, I flew all the way from Nigeria. I'd love to build a relationship with you. I'd love to host you in Nigeria." That's how I started my relationship with Grant physically. So sometimes you want to go, for the events these people are doing, and you will be able to meet them. I'm a lady sent me a message from she's based in Dallas, but she's originally from Palestine, and she said, "I've been looking forward to show Grant some of my deals." She said, "This is an opportunity to pitch my deal, my real estate deal, to Grant Cardone physically," right? So a lot of these people, you'll be able to meet them physically and talk to them. There are other two ways to get a mentor. You either serve them or you pay them. But mentorship is different from coaching. Mentorship is hands-on. Mentorship is similar to apprenticeship. It's somebody showing you the way, showing you how they did it. And for you to do that, because it's time consuming, you either pay the person to mentor you or you go work for them for free, right? And say, "Hey, I want to work for you for free." In that process, I'm learning how you're doing it. I'm learning by observation. A gentleman, for example, volunteered today to be my driver. And after he dropped me off, he was just thanking me. He said, "Wow, what I've learned in one day." Because of course, by being, my driver and like my PA, he was overhearing the conversations, the deals I was about making. And he's like, "Oh boy, oh Lord, what's going on here?" And he said this is the best day of his life. But that is mentorship by service. If he didn't volunteer to drive me, he wouldn't have met a lot of the guys that I had meetings with today, and have an opportunity to listen to meeting very, very successful guys. Here, he was telling me, "I'm about to quit my job because now I'm learning how to be an entrepreneur." And he was saying, "My boss doesn't like me because I'm black, and he says a lot of racist stuff." Said, "But with what I'm learning from you, I'm gonna sack him. I'm the one sacking my boss now." I said, "Go, man, go."
I love it. I love that. I absolutely love that. That's really good, because mentorship, and you can do that. And I've talked to people all the time, and they're like, "How do I get a mentor?" You can either pay me, which is pretty expensive. I can mentor you all day long, but it is a lot of work because I have to share my brain with you. That means that I am, like, every move I'm making, I'm sharing so that you can understand the process. You can overhear the conversations. You can stand in a meeting. You can go to a meeting with me. You can sit. You can see the paperwork. You can see it. You are like right there. You can pay me to do it. You can come and work. And some people don't understand that, "Oh, I want to work. I want to." Listen, if you want to be in proximity, if you want to be in the building, you invest in yourself, you serve, you get in the building, you get in the room, and then you have an opportunity to pitch your deal. Then you have an opportunity that when you do get in position, now you can do what you need to do to get yourself in position to do whatever it is that you want to do and get your successful space going. So
nothing of value is free in life. Anything of value comes at a cost.
It does. It does. It does. And after we do these things, once we, build these things up, it is. And we give what we can. We absolutely give what we can. But the more we give, the more we take away from our family, the
Mhm.
more we take away from our own table and all this good stuff. So you've got to give. If you don't have the exact same value, you do have some type of value.
Mhm.
Bring that value to the table, and now
Mhm.
we can swap value. So if you can
Mhm.
serve me, then I can serve you. That's
Mhm.
valuable.
Mhm. Mhm.
Valuable. And some people
Mhm.
don't quite understand that. So I love it when somebody came to me the other day and they were like, listen, I have a heart of service. I want to serve you. This is what I need. And I said, okay, so what do you want? And they told me, I need mentorship. I need help. I just need to understand this process. I have a business and it hasn't gotten off the ground yet. I don't know what's going on. No problem. Let me go ahead and connect you with my manager. Let me go ahead and get you in the process. And you could come and you can sit with me. You can come and do some things. By doing these things, then you understand the process, because I got to teach you to do it in order for you to do it.
Mhm.
Now that you can do it for me, guess what you can do?
Yeah.
Duplicate it for
You can
yourself.
do it for yourself, absolutely. In fact, one of the things I always say, and this is very powerful about mentorship, the reason you pay for mentorship or you serve for it is because nobody value what they get for free.
Come on.
So the process of paying or serving does more to you than actually the person you're paying or you're serving.
Yeah.
It gives you that discipline to say, it cost me something. I didn't get this for free. I'm going to go through all the process. Many of us have heard what will help us to move forward, but guess what? You didn't do anything about it because you got it for free. But as soon as you start paying or serving, now you're disciplined to say, I had to abandon something. I had to let go something for this. This
Yeah.
is the reason why mothers are very passionate about their children, because 9 months of your life was taken away from you because of that boy or that girl. Now, literally another 5, 10 years, you were nurturing that baby. Oh boy,
Yeah.
no mother joke with the children
No,
because of the cost of giving back to a baby.
it did.
It's a
It,
big
yes.
cost.
Exactly, exactly. Well, we're going to wrap this up. Dr. Stephen, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much again. I
Thank you
cannot
for
wait.
having
You are so welcome. I cannot wait to July 16th. Ladies, I want you, or Ben, if you're in the building this tonight, I want you to jump in the building. I want you to absolutely be at Global Wealth Festival. I want you to go ahead and get your ticket. If you are in the Dallas area, I want to see you in person, because I want to say, hey, sugar, and I want to give you a hug. I wanted to give you a hug. So go ahead and jump in. If you are elsewhere and you're listening, you can go ahead and just go to globalwealthfestival.com and
it.
you can pop in and get the virtual option. But if you're in Dallas, I want to see you in the building. And when you use the code, the patio chick, there is a very, very, very deep discount. So, as y'all know, I'm gonna give y'all the best of the best, right? And Dr. Steven said, you can give it to him, Tara. I'll let you. And I said, all right, let's give it to him. Y'all go ahead and get in the building, get in proximity, get in the building with these folks who can take you to the next level. I see some folks saying, hey, I'll be in virtual. I'll be in virtual. That is great. I want to see the folks who are going to be with me in Dallas. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and drop that in the comments. And we're going to go ahead and close this thing out. Dr. Stephen, it has been a pleasure. Thank you, thank you, thank you again.
Thank
And
you.
I will see you on July 16th.
Yes. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Bye bye, everybody. Love you all.
Bye bye, sugar. I will see you. Y'all, I will see you all later. You all have an amazing, amazing evening. I'll see y'all, my Dallas folks. I'll see y'all at the event. If not, I will see you virtually. Y'all have a good night.